15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 27. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
A completion sets up a second down play. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's James. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, who played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan? What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with the football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
Missouri getting set with a first and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's Marshall. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring play. The offense will take over from the 29. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back, takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it. Breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 20. Crosses the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Slides it with throw. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Nebraska. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Marshall. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Terry. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And here's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Design quarterback run. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Now here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Huskers will try to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st down, why not keep it on the ground? In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown,
that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
PHE is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Punt team makes its way onto the field. It's a fake. The up man has it. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, I understand going for it. I do. But, boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're a lot closer to the line to gain.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. He keeps it on the design run. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big game. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Missouri offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The sure hands. It's Terry. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Defense is coming after him. It's reeled in. It's Marshall. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. From the shotgun, drops back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond.
Breaks the tackle in the clear now. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I love the call here by the offense coordinator. Perfect time to be able to go with this draw. The defense is expecting a pass. They're dropping out into coverage. The back's able to get that ball underneath and pick up some big yards.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Oh, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Turner trying to create good field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Hits some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score Nebraska 42, Missouri 28.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Hunter. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab made by the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, Huskers. Way too much speed in that thing. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him about the 14. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
This offense will really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the left side. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Terry. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, hitting those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle this time?
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. He's going to try to return the punt. And the return will be brought down.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gets loose. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
When a defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass, if they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Terry. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
brings up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop.
49, Missouri, 28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hand off to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
That makes the score. Nebraska, 49.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 19, set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
He's in the clear. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Grab behind the line. It's Young. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And momentum really building. Now, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Grab down the middle. It's Terry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the grab. It's Green. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On the run, it's Green.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's a draw to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. No press here. The defense backing away. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The offense sets up with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Dropping back. It's Wynn. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the quarterback will take a knee. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.